Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building the fourth Doctor from Doctor Who. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build the fourth Doctor, you're going to need all these materials right here. You're going to need black concrete, brown terracotta, gray terracotta, brown concrete, red terracotta, light gray terracotta, and white terracotta. Now from here, these are all material, minus and strip spruce wood for the hair. Um, all these materials are used for the scarf. So if you just want to build the statue without the scarf, these are the materials you'll need. I mean, who's going to do that though? But for the sonic screwdriver, you'll need iron bars, stone bricks, stone brick wall, and gray concrete. And then for all the carpet or the scarf colors, we're going to need lime terracotta, green terracotta, smooth sandstone, white wool, gray wool, black wool, brown wool, red wool, orange wool, yellow wool, purple wool, and magenta wool. So, once you have all those together, we can go ahead and begin. So to start off the fourth Doctor, you're going to do a row of 8 with the black concrete on the floor here. I've already done mine, so we're going to do this again. Then the next 10 rows are entirely brown terracotta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And honestly, while we're here, let's just go ahead and fill in the front real quick. If I can build right. We are going to make a few changes, or we're just going to go ahead and do the entirety of the legs. There we go. So for the sides of the legs, they are pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the black concrete back by 3 for these 2 rows. And then we're going to place 2 on top on the back corners. Do the same thing over here. You can go and connect them together in the back, these 3 rows here. And then what we're going to do is actually on the top 3 rows of the legs, we're going to replace them with red concrete, like that. And we're going to knock out this block and replace it with the red terracotta. And we're just going to drag this back by 3. 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, we're just going to fill in. Golly, I cannot build. We're going to just pretty much just fill all this in with designated colors. So. Yeah, getting the legs over with. Not a bad thing to do. Because there's really nothing on the legs, so. We're going to do the scarf after we do all the details on the body and everything. There we go. So that is the legs done. For the torso, what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 red concrete right here and right here. And then we're going to go out by 2 with the light gray terracotta, and then 2 with the white terracotta. Do the same thing over here. Now back to the torso. What we're going to do is we are going to get out our brown concrete, and in these, actually what might make this easier, what we're going to do is we're going to go up by 12 right here, well 11 on this block since we already placed it, with just the red concrete on these end 2 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go ahead and bring that all the way down. Same thing over here. Just like that. You're not going to see that, but just make this a little easier on us. So for this first row, we're going to do 2 brown concretes in the middle and a gray terracotta on each side. And then pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to flip this each and every time until we're going to do this. We should have 4 of these gray terracottas on the end. And just like that. So you should go up, what is that? 8 rows. Should be going up 8 rows right there with that. Except these 2 middle blocks right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab out we won't need the black concrete anymore. Grab out the smooth sandstone, and we're just going to fill in this entire middle section with smooth sandstone. Like that. So let's go ahead and do the arms real quick. So for the arms, we're going to do an additional row of white terracotta. And then on top of this, we're going to do a row of red terracotta. And then the rest of the arm is entirely red concrete. Like that. Do the same thing over here. Also, the new Vibrant Visuals update came out, so it kind of like overhauled my game, so I've been having to make adjustments. So if the footage seems a little different than how it normally runs, that's probably why. So I'm going to have to make a few more adjustments. That's the front. The sides and the back are incredibly easy. All we are going to do is we're just going to bring these back by 3. And you're pretty much just going to match every single thing. And that's it. So as of this point, the doctor's outfits are still pretty simple. It's really going to start getting crazy around 5 and 6. So this is probably the last simple video we will do with the doctor. There's that. Fill in the shoulders by 3, of course. To the back of the arms. Nothing crazy. Just checking one thing. Okay. Like that. And there's the back of the arms. And then the back of the torso. Fully red concrete. So yeah, I will be making some more DC videos. I plan on making Black Manta. I got a recommendation to do that. I just got a lot of statues I got to build that I really haven't had time for just because of work. But yeah, I will get to it as fast as I can. So there's the back. Real quick, let's go ahead and do the sonic screwdriver. You're going to need all these stone brick and iron bar materials. So for the sonic screwdriver, and we'll need gray concrete. So for the sonic screwdriver, we're going to place a stone brick on the back of the hand back here. You can place it on this hand or the other hand. It's up to you. So we're going to place that there, and then we're going to place a gray concrete. Then we are going to place 3 stone bricks right here. We are then going to place a stone brick wall. We're going to place another stone brick, and then a red concrete. Below this red concrete, we're going to place an iron bar, and then that will be your sonic screwdriver. His is a little different than the third Doctor's. They got rid of like the caution tape looking deal. So yeah, it's a little different, but it's pretty close. So there's that. Now to add on all the 3D details. So let's add on his tie real quick. So you're going to need the 2 lime and green terracottas. So for that, what we're going to do is on this block right here, it's going to be 3 blocks down. We're going to place a lime terracotta. Right next to that, we're going to place a green. Then you're going to alternate that right underneath. We're then going to place a lime right here. And that is his tie. So that's it for that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the scarf. So the scarf, what we're going to need, we are going to need pretty much all the wool colors besides white. So we'll need gray, brown, purple, magenta, yellow, red, or orange, red. We will need smooth sandstone. And I believe that is it. So yeah, that's it. Okay. So, for the scarf, what we're going to do is we're going to start it up here on the top. So we're going to do a 2x2 square of the gray wool right here. To the right of that, we're going to do 3 red wools and do the same thing on top of that. We are then going to do 2 gray wools next to that. Next to that, we are going to do a 2x2 square of the smooth sandstone. So there's the very top. We're going to go down on the right side first. We're going to do 2 smooth sandstone here. Then we're going to do 2 brown wool. We're then going to do a 2x2 square of the magenta wool. We're then going to do 2 red wool. Then a 2x2 square of purple wool. Then 2 smooth sandstone. Then a 2x2 square of orange wool. We are then going to do 4 rows of brown wool right underneath that. We're then going to do 2 red wool, then 2 gray wool, then 2 yellow wool, then 2 brown wool, then 2 purple wool, then a 2x2 square of the gray wool, and then 2 brown wool. So that is one side of the scarf done. So now we're going to go from the bottom up on the left hand side. So first we're going to do a 2x2 square of brown wool. On top of this we're going to do 2 yellow. On top of this we're going to do a 2x2 square of red wool. On top of this we're actually going to need the black wool. We're going to do 2 black wool. On top of this we're going to do another 2x2 square of brown wool. We're then going to do 2 yellow wool. We're then going to do a 2x2 square of the smooth sandstone. I'm going to do 2 red wool. We're then going to do 2 smooth sandstone. We will then do a 2x2 square of the gray wool. Then 2 red wool. Then we are going to do a 2x2 square of smooth sandstone and then just go ahead and do an additional row on top of that. We're then going to do a 2x2 square of purple wool. And then the final one is just 2 brown wool, just like this. So there we go. That's the front of him, of the scarf at least. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our gray wool, and we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 going up right here. Place one in the middle. On the other side, we are going to place 1 smooth sandstone right here, and then 2 brown wool going out like this. That one going up right here. For the back, we'll connect them in a minute. For the back, we are going to do a 2x2 square of brown wool on this end down here. Right next to that, we are going to do a 2x2 square of orange wool. Next to that, a 2x2 square of smooth sandstone. Next to that, just a row of gray wool. Then a row of yellow wool. Then a row of brown wool. And we're going to bring that out an additional 2, just like that. Actually, I may have gotten that off by, yeah, just like that. Never mind, sorry. Not an additional one, just the one. So, then for this corner, what we're going to do is we're just going to, if it'll place, just going to drag this all the way back and connect it on this one. And then we're going to go ahead and just place an additional one right here. For the other side, we are going to connect the gray back like this, and then we're going to place 1 brown wool here, 1 brown wool there. And I guess 1 there. So there we go. That is the scarf completely done. So moving on to the head. This is the most fun part of the build. So for the head, you're going to need white terracotta, light gray, white wool, I got rid of the gray wool on accident. My bad. Let me get that out real quick. Oh, it's doing that stupid glitch. Here, I'll just grab it from here. And also the stripped spruce wood, of course. So, to build the head, we're going to bring this out by 2. And then go ahead and connect those together. We're then going to place 2 light gray terracottas on the second row here. Go ahead and just surround that with white terracotta. For the next row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 1 white wool, 1 gray wool, 2 white terracottas, 1 gray wool, 1 white wool, 1 white terracotta. For the next row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 2 spruce wood, 2 white terracotta, 2 spruce wood, 1 white terracotta. For the next row, we are going to do 1 stripped spruce wood on the ends of the row and then white terracotta in the middle. And then the final 2 rows are entirely stripped spruce wood. Just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to build the hair like I normally do, but we're going to actually build over it. So go ahead and place your 2 rows of stripped spruce wood facing downward on the back so we can get the desired texture that we are looking for. So just place that row of temporary blocks there. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to go and connect these. I know you're not going to see it, but why not? We're going to do 4 on this row. The rest is white terracotta. 5 on this row. The rest is white terracotta. Again, if you've done my tutorials before, you'll know how I make my hair. Pretty simple stuff. Just build the ears there. Like that. And obviously the 4th Doctor is known for his big afro, so that's what we will be making. Never actually made an afro, I don't believe. Well, if you consider the 3rd Doctor an afro, I guess, but I've never actually made an afro in Minecraft, so this was the first time. Just go and fill these all in, just so we can have a blank canvas that we're working with. Be a little easier. And fill in the back. There we go. So, honestly, the easiest place to start would probably be the back. So for the back, for this first row, what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 right here. We're going to skip 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, place 1 here and 1 next to it. For the next row, we're going to place 1 right here, and then we're going to place 2 on the ends of the row. For the next row, we're going to place 1 here, and 1 here, and that's it. For the next row, we're going to place 1 here, 2 here, actually 3 here, skip 1, 1 here. For the next row, we're going to place 1 right here, 1 on top of this 3rd one we placed, and that's it. For the next one, we're going to place 1 right here, kind of diagonal to this. Place 1 here, and 1 here. For the next row, we're going to place 2 right here, and then 1 down here. And then for the final row, for the back, we're going to place 1 on the end here, 1 right here, and then 1 right here. So that is the back of the head, of course. For the side, we're going to place 2 right here. And we're going to do like this kind of staircase pattern, kind of like this. And we're going to place 1 right here. Now you can actually leave these sticking out like this because it just makes it look more natural, I guess. Well, you're then going to place 4 right here, just going up to the front, and we're going to place 1 right here. We're then going to place 2 in the middle right here, and then 1 up here, and then 1 up here, so just kind of catty corner to both of those. Right here, we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to place another 3 right here. And then 1 here. And here, of course. So that's what you should have for the side. Oh, and 1 more up here. There we go. That's what you should have for the side. You can go and do the exact same thing for the other side. So, just going to go ahead and do this, that. Gotta mess this up. How did I? Oh, I went 1 row too tall. There we go. Okay, back to it. So 1 here, here, and here. So that is that side. I just did that one a little bit quicker. Actually, there's 1 here too. There we go. There's that side. For the front, now that's probably the most important part. We're going to place 2 right here. You're going to place 1 kind of right here. You got to like place a couple temporary blocks, but yeah, place 1 right there. We're going to skip a block. Actually, we're going to place 1 here and then place 1 here. There we go. Skip a block, place 1 here and here. That's that row. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to figure out the best angle to approach this from. So for right here, we're going to do 2 additional ones going up right here and then 1 right here. We're then going to place 1 here and then 1 just going down right here. We're going to place 1 on a diagonal here. And then it's finding a reference photo is the hardest part. We're going to place 2 right here, and then 1 connecting those together, and then 1 final one in the corner. So that is the front of the 4th Doctor done. And then for the top, we are going to place 1 here. We're going to go back all the way to the second to last block. Right here, we're going to go out by 2. This next row, we're going to go out by 3. Next row is 4. Do that 1 more time, and then we're going to do 3 again, and then 1 right here. Right over here, we're going to do 1 here, 1 here, and then 2 going out right here. And yeah, once you have done that, I might put 1 more right here. There we go. Just to change a little bit. And yeah, once you guys have done that, that will be your 4th Doctor statue. Yeah, guys, I know it's kind of a weird video. It's kind of all over the place, but yeah, that is the 4th Doctor. So yeah, he came out pretty good. I like how I did the scarf and the hair and everything. So, but yeah, guys, yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.